No empty slogans on Sunday, Mr. President. In the news, former MPP MP and anti-corruption crusader PC Apia Ofori is urging a vote of no confidence in the president rather than the focus on Ken Ofori-Atta. It will appear the public has already cast that vote if Parliament won't. The president has been booed and angered to curse and tell people literally that he didn't force them to vote for him. That's after years of begging them to vote. 80 MPP MPs, that's about 59% of the majority side, boldly broke ranks to publicly tell the president to sack the finance minister and his deputy, or they will not support any business he brings to the hung parliament. That's serious trouble. There is a motion of censure all NDC MPs must vote for to compel the president to sack Ken. Any NDC MP who disobeys the three-line whip is doomed. NPP's Kwame Pianim, the renowned economist, says IMF negotiations are not going well and insists Ken Ofori-Atta must leave before he destroys Ghana. He says he's done better for himself by doing a lot of borrowing. Fix the country. Martin Pebu are mobilizing citizens for a Kumi-Prekun reloaded demonstration to demand the president's resignation. Occupy Ghana demands a lean and mean government. The Citizens Coalition held a hashtag Nana Addo must listen press conference. President Mahama says the opposition NDC prefers to offer solutions and not gloat over the crisis. He and some experts insist it's a crisis largely due to incompetence of the Akufo-Addo government. President Akufo-Addo, who was touring the country, touting his good works, but getting booed by people the Ochihene describes as villagers, witches, and wizards, had cause to encourage the army to remain loyal to the democratic project. He says he's counting on it. He will be speaking to the nation tomorrow, and that will be after an emergency retreat, meeting with his cabinet, bankers, forex traders, market women, and various industry players. But will his address get to turn things around the way John Mahama's gave an instant boost to the Gari and beans or gobe industry yesterday? I hope and pray many Ghanaians are also looking forward that it will not be yet another time for sloganeering, empty slogans. The celebrated leader of Singapore, he's hardly referred to as a former prime minister, but almost always referred to as a leader. And that is for good reason. Lee Kuan Yew says that, quote, when you reach your limits, there are two ways out of that box that you are in. One is to reach new resources by either capturing territory or trading. He says to capture territory, you have to use force, and you must win or you are captured. This is where we find ourselves. We must win or be reduced to subhuman. What he refers to as force, I say, includes new revolutionary ideas extraordinarily required for a not ordinary situation set to wreak so much havoc on this country. Extraordinary times call for extraordinary solutions. Lee Kuan Yew rallied his people around his vision for a country without natural resources. Singapore, no natural resources. When he sought help, he was told to consider the production of fish hooks. He said all his country had, and that was a fact, was that its human resource. Quote, if a thing works, let's work it, unquote. That was his declaration. That's how he moved his country from a third world to first world. Quoting the Bible and shouting, these two shall pass, solves nothing, Mr. President. These extraordinary times require extraordinary solutions led by a demonstration of extraordinary leadership. Tomorrow, may your speech tell Ghanaians that you are an authentic leader and not one who has championed sloganeering and politics and getting angry when the people are giving you feedback about where you have taken them to. And that is my take.